but every single week that it goes on and on and on successfully for the Dallas Cowboys. And this weekend is a huge football game. Sunday Night Football on NBC. Chris Collinsworth is going to slide right next to Mike Tirico, and they're going to start calling a big-time football game in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, site of the only remaining undefeated football team in the business, the 5-0 Philadelphia Eagles, welcoming in a Cowboys team who we last saw on Sunday Night Football in Week 1, when Tampa Bay went in there and absolutely doused whatever embers of optimism might have been burning around the hearth of the Dallas Cowboys 2022 season. Bad 4 quarters, sir. That game was dreadful. It was, as I said, coming on the program the day after, accusing the Cowboys of being the one word Jerry Jones never wants to hear associated with the Cowboys. Boring.
Boring, yeah.
Boring.
You did say that.
They were boring. They couldn't move the football. They couldn't do anything right on the offensive end, and that was before Dak Prescott broke his thumb. And then in comes Cooper Rush, and then Cooper Rush is invited by Jerry Jones to create a quarterback controversy because his subtext was, hey, put me in a tough spot. Why don't you? I would love to be in a tough spot.
And then Cooper Rush said, say less.
Yeah.
4 straight wins. 4 straight wins. And I believe it's Dak's job. Doesn't matter how many wins in a row Cooper Rush is going to get. But of all people, to come on in and say, hey, maybe, just maybe, is none other than Troy Aikman, one of the best.
Get your act together.
At analyzing football on the spot. He and Buck doing Monday Night Football are just such a great listen. And, of course, he's got unique perspective of not only being a Hall of Fame quarterback, but a champion Hall of Fame quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys, who once upon a time watched the backup take his gig for a time being.
Ooh.
Here is Aikman on Thursday on 96.7 The Ticket on the Musers program on that station in the Metroplex.
I went through this back in 91, and when Steve Berline came in and won the last 5 games of the regular season, and then I was ready to play, and Jimmy stayed with Steve in the postseason, and I wasn't happy about it. And I don't think there was questions within the organization as far as who was the future for the franchise, but those become hard questions. It's the only position it probably happens at, but if they're winning and they win a big road game against Philadelphia, I could see where there is some pause, and you say, well, how exactly do we handle this? And Dak is the quarterback of this franchise. I love the guy, and they're better with Dak at quarterback, but the team's playing good football right now.
There you have it. Nice little nuanced gray area approach to this thing, which is, hey, Dak's the guy that everyone knows that. But I was once the guy, and everybody knew that too, and Jimmy Johnson stuck with Steve Berline.
Yeah.
The hot hand. And could that happen?
Could it happen?
You want to talk about a subtext for a huge football game in the NFC's toughest division in football.
Toughest? What?
Oh, you got to love it.
Hey, Giants 4-1.
Get your act together.
This weekend. That's on the marquee. Later on, I'll give you my top 5 games of Week 6. I ask you this, gents. You must answer this as well.
Answer it. Answer it, please. Answer it.
As you know, we deal in narratives.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Program, certainly when it comes to the NFL media. I've called the National Football League the greatest narrative-generating machine we have in American sports. And it is true. Facts.
Not fiction.
Facts when I say that. What's a better narrative to come out of this game?
Eagles suck. Cowboys are great.
What's a better narrative coming out of this game? The Philadelphia Eagles go to 6-0.
Yeah.
Hold on a minute. Go to 6-0. Jalen Hurts puts it on the Cowboys, and he continues his ascendancy to potentially win votes, if not the entire shooting match for most valuable player in an NFL where it's the Bills world and we're just all rent payers right now. right? See what happens between the Bills and the Chiefs before that game kicks off on Sunday night. Is that a better narrative coming out of the game, or is Cooper Rush being undefeated at 5-0? And the Cowboys go home to take on the Lions and the Bears.
The Bears.
In back-to-back games before their bye week. As Dak is currently, according to his head coach, in regeneration mode. Okay? Sounds very science fiction.
You know what they want. They want the Cowboys.
Regeneration mode.
I thought we always said believe in science.
He's a reptile.
So, better narrative coming out of this game, Chris Brockman. Better narrative.
I mean, it's Cooper Rush, man.
Of course.
Jefferson, better narrative coming out of this game.
Do I even have to answer this?
Yes, you already agreed you would. How about them Cowboys? That's a better narrative for you? Cooper Rush being 5-0?
I told you, right? I told you.
What did you tell me?
If
Repeat
we're
it.
winning football games, I don't care who's on the field.
Doesn't care.
I don't care.
There you go.
As long as we're winning football games.
As long as we're winning.
It doesn't matter to me who's playing. So,
What if Dak's sitting there and saying that, am I being left behind?
well,
Tough titties.
first of all, he's a grown man, and I think he'd be able to handle it.
Really?
Yeah.
Good problem to have.
It's what I told you about the Jimmy G situation, Trey Lance, months ago. It is a better situation to be in, having two quarterbacks. Everyone says this is not.
Look at you.
But,
Look at you.
I'm just trying to be nuanced. I don't want all this Cowboy fan hate, Rich.
For real. I'm sick of the hate.
Dak's gig 100%, and I'm,
Wavering?
I need to see what happens Sunday night. That's what makes Sunday night that big.
But can I say one thing, though?
It sure does.
Cooper Rush hasn't really been asked to go out and win a game yet, right?
That's true.
Mostly like
That's not true. The game in New Jersey against the Giants.
Okay, what I'm saying, he has 4 touchdown passes. It's like his stats aren't jumping off the page.
So you're saying down 10, let's go. Eagles put up tons of points. Let's go. Let's see if you can.
And if he does that, then you're like, oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, the defense beat the Rams. I mean, Cooper Rush had 102 yards last week.
Cooper Rush is doing
Pollard
what he
runs
needs
one
to
in.
do.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Against the Giants, those were 2 scoring drives after the Giants took the lead late third quarter that were very impressive. And he started finding CeeDee Lamb for the first time, and CeeDee Lamb's gotten in the end zone a couple times now. I'm open to the idea. And Stephen Jones said it really well this week that Cooper's doing everything right. It's terrific. Dak is a franchise player. One would think in the same way he expects the defense to get better from here on out, the offense will get better, and Dak brings so much to the offense that will only improve things from the current way of doing things. I'm telling you, I still believe the ultimate controversy comes when they do reinsert Dak and seeing what happens. That's where it happens, not the subject matter here.
Yeah, obviously, if we lose a couple games and Dak doesn't play well, then,
we'll see what happens.
The voices.
I can't wait for this game this weekend. I cannot wait for.
We them boys. Remember that. We them boys.
What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, of course, with my buddy Cowboy Jobu, as well as Joe Bear in the house. And as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally, and I mean literally, does not work. So let's get open for business here, and let's wake up the football gods. And here I am. I see you. We've had, you know what? I'm sick of this shit. I'm going to tell you, Eagle fans that are up in here, okay? You Eagle fans that are up in here right now, let me ring the damn gong again and again. I'm going to say it. Wait, can you hear me? Yeah, let me do a mic check here.
Mic sound nice, check 1. My mic sound nice, check 2. My mic sound nice, check 3. Are you ready?
I see you cockroaches, okay? Let me get you guys close. I see you cockroaches that have descended like the lights have gone off all over the kitchen cabinet. All of you in here because you're overconfident. You think that you're unbeatable. You think that you're all that in a ham sandwich. You think you're that good. Well, I'm here to tell you, like D-Law said, Shout out to you, Chris May. Thank you for the Christmas card. Birthday card and the gift that was in it. I appreciate it, Chris.
Too soon for Christmas.
But look, if we beat the Eagles Sunday, it's Christmas in October, okay? Christmas in October. But I'm going to tell you guys, okay? I took that bet with Philly 500. Even though you guys are favored by 6.5 points, we're on the road. We got a rookie left tackle. We got a backup quarterback. We've got, what you guys say, a stupid coach, that you guys got the better offensive line. As Philly 500 said, you got the best wide receiver in football, with A.J. Brown. You got the best running game in football. You got the best defense. You've got the game changer in Jordan Davis. Jordan Davis, the playmaker.
No. Jordan Davis only had 11 tackles. 11.
Yeah, well, and how many tanks of oxygen has he gone through? How many tanks of oxygen?
11. So
but I'm going to tell you, you're frauds.
Jordan Davis.
You're frauds.
No.
Let me say shout out to Foots the King. Foots the King. I saw a tweet. Now, I don't know if it's true or not, but it sounds about right because we know that the Detroit Lions defense is one of the worst in football. But do you know, Michael Anthony Fitness Reaction, gig economy, that the Eagles have had, as far as defenses that they played, the 31st schedule. As in, there's only one team that's played lesser defenses than you guys. You sorry mother humpers. And you ain't seen the law. You ain't seen the reincarnation of LT. You ain't seen the big man and Quentin Bohannon. You ain't seen Mr. Hands himself, O.C. Indigazua. You ain't seen a reborn Dante Fowler. You ain't seen a Leighton Vander Esch. You ain't seen the shutdown corner, Diggs. You ain't seen Anthony Barr with the sensei, Dan Quinn. They're coming to your house, and they're going to kick your teeth in. D-Law said, I ain't taking no more questions on Jalen Hurts. In other words, the answers will be on the field. Now, I just want to say something here to all you Eagle fans right now, because I know you're watching. Some of you are watching and you're not saying anything, okay? I know you're watching. I know you mother humpers all off season, every single day. Philly 500 text messaging me pictures of Jordan Davis. There used to be Jordan Davis YouTube handles that would come in here. Yeah, but I'm coming for your meat, Smart Holmes.
You know why they're not there anymore? Because they know he's
because they know. Yeah, we don't want to remind you that we spent all that on that first round pick.
4 picks and 2 of them were number ones.
You guys have been here descending like cockroaches all over this channel, telling us how good. I literally saw it last night when we were watching the second worst game known to mankind, the Washington Commanders versus the bad news, and I mean bad news Bears.
Because they should have won that game.
That was ugly. Bad news Bears.
I mean, if my man had control of the ball.
One of you Eagle fans said, we gonna beat you 55-3.
Who's gonna put 55 points on the board? You are delusional if you ain't gonna put 55 points.
I literally said,
cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
There's no way in the world it's gonna be a close game.
You know what?
It's gonna be a close game.
Enough is enough. I have had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane. Everybody strap in. I'm about to open some fucking windows.
Now, I'm going to say something to you cockroaches right now. Right now, okay? Because you know what? When the Cowboys got their teeth kicked in against Tampa Bay, my quarterback broke his hands. Everybody, and I mean everybody, said that team is done. They're out of here. Their season's Cowboy fans. I'm sick of this shit. They left.
Yeah, how? Yeah,
they left.
That's a good question.
What's that?
How do you have 400 yards and only put 7 points on the board last night.
Because you're the bad news bears. That's how. But let me finish preaching here because we're going to church on Sunday. All of you cockroach Eagle fans, listen up. Because when my season was technically, or as they told us, over, I showed up every day. Every day, taking the abuse from you guys, telling us how good you're. And each week when you guys, because the first week it was ugly because Washington won. The Giants won. The Eagles won. And we were the redheaded stepchild of the division. You guys stink. The Cowboys, their season's over. Washington, they look pretty good now. Carson Wentz, he got the very first Commanders victory in the inaugural game. The Eagles, oh my God, 38 points from Jalen Hurts, even though they gave up 35. Oh, well, that was garbage time. That was garbage time. Okay, you know what? All right, I hear you. I hear you.
The Eagles are not.
But I took that. But I took that. I took that shit. I took that shit every single day. Every single day, I come out here 3, 4. Okay, listen. Okay, who am I kidding? 7, 8, 9, 10 times a day, taking your shit. If you lose in your house after all of the crap that you guys have said to me for the last 6 months, at least be man enough to come in and say, congratulations.
They ain't going to do that.
At least come in and say, congratulations.
They ain't going to do that.
Because then you're not... I mean, I hit the button there. I got so excited, I ended up killing the screen there for a second. It's coming back. It's coming back. It's coming back. I got too excited, I hit a button and it shut it off. But at least I can respect somebody who admits, hey, good game. Congratulations. Because that's being a good sport. I can say that Philly 500, that guy is a good sport. They lose, he mans up and shows up. And I will do the same thing. Him and I have a bet. You know what the bet is? All right. After all of the negotiations that we had to do on the bet, all the negotiations are done. The Cowboys, as you Eagle fans say, we got no chance in hell. That the Cowboys stink. You're on the road. You're 6.5 point underdogs. If the Cowboys lose, I got to take my money and pay Lord Brunson for a Hurts season hat. And I have to wear that hat like a grown-ass man that's sad as hell and do a video a day for a week praising the Eagles. But if by chance, the Dallas Cowboys, the David that they are going against Goliath, gets a victory, I got something new going on now. If you tuned in last night for that ugly ass game, shout out to all those wonderful people who came in to keep us awake. We got a silhouette cameo machine, which case we can do shirts and stuff. Okay? So you can see right here, my latest shirt, 12 personnel. Now it's personal. We will be making a shirt for Philly 500. And listening to everybody saying, if the Eagles lose to Cooper Rush, they're frauds. So the shirt will be something like, the Eagles got their teeth kicked in by Cooper Rush. And Philly 500 will have to wear that shirt and do a video praising the Cowboys. Yeah. Jason Renfro, yes. I added some more of you great fans to the video. If you send it to, if you are one of the wonderful channel members, I see a lot of you are sending me pictures of you getting your gold Jobardi. I'm happy about that. The next one, yes, you're frauds. You're frauds. Mike, you're frauds. You ain't played no defense. You ain't played nobody's defense like the Dallas Cowboys. You're frauds. Until you do something to get us a good team, you're frauds. That's right. I said it. You got a problem with that? Twinkie Diggs was hidden by Mark Holmes. Did you block? Why'd you? He's spamming. I know. You don't need to hide him.
Yeah, but he over here spamming a whole bunch of stuff. Don't need to be spamming.
Oh, I can't unhide him, can I? Why do you hope? I did. I did. Actually, I didn't. It was Michael who did that, and I don't know. I guess I have to go back into. Okay, I'll have to unhide him another way. Shit, Mike. Just because
you know who that is, who that was.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it was.
We'll give him a second chance. There we go. All right, I'm giving Twinkle Diggs. I'll give you a second chance. Okay, all right. As long as you're not coming in. I mean, I understand y'all are. You know. Here's what's funny. I'm sorry, Mike. I didn't mean. Actually, let me get back in here because I got all worked up. Because first of all, I got to say hello to Paula. What's up, Miss Paula? Tay Cowboys. What's up, Tay? There's Joanne Gonzalez. Stacy Schubert. What's up, Stacy? Lucky Gardenia. What's up, Lucky? And Gina Thorne. And if I missed any other ones, please, by all means, say, hey, I'm here. Okay, because I don't want to miss you. Wait, what about the Vikings who have the same record as y'all? We smashed them. I don't know if you smashed them. Yeah, you beat them.
But it was on prime time.
But does it really count if you're playing Kirk Cousins on Monday night?
It's just like,
does it really? Because he never wins on Monday night.
It's just like Carson Wentz.
Yeah,
he's undefeated on Thursday night, so the referees may have slighted it his way. He's undefeated on Thursday night.
Okay, well,
and it wasn't even a good game.
Twizzle Diggs. That's because you Eagle fans are all filthy, nasty, dirty mother humpers. And so birds of a feather flock together. And see, on my channel, we have the lovely ladies that are in here, okay? Most of which would bitch slap you, by the way, and kick your ass and take your lunch money, okay? That, believe me, you don't want to play. You don't want to play. However, we still don't come in here to just spam, okay? Understand, Philly 500 is like in his 30s. I'm like 20 years older than him, okay? I am close to getting Social Security. I don't have time for stupid shit like Tom Brady. I got shit to do. So if you want to just come in and spam and be an idiot, I'm not going to have you here wasting my time, okay? Now, Michael blocked you. I unblocked you. So instead of saying Philly 500 don't block nobody, you could say, I appreciate you letting me come back on here. How about that? Okay? Now understand, this is a Cowboys chat that you decide to come in my house. You got to abide by my rules. Okay? Now I understand you Eagle fans are excited because, you know, all of a sudden you think there's a chance that you can beat the Dallas Cowboys. I know this is like the Super Bowl.
They ain't beating our defense.
Yes, Adam, I'm 57 years. I know I'm 57 years old. Just turned it on Monday. 57. That's right. I'm the same age as the Super Bowls. Okay? Yes. So until I was like 50, I never saw an Eagles Super Bowl. That's right. I turned 50 years old and you still. So all you Eagle fans are talking about, it's been 25 years. You know what? It was 50 years, 50 plus years before you ever won one. So I don't want to hear shit. Yeah, that's right.
Last time y'all won a ring was when we became a franchise.
You know, I tell you what.
A franchise.
You know, see, I actually want to talk about the game and stuff. But see, y'all done got me pissed off, okay? Yes, October 10th was my birthday. You know what? You know some reason why I hate Philadelphia?
Because they're fans.
No, I won't even put the fans in it. But there's some things you look at with Philadelphia, and you have to say.
The one thing I do like about Philadelphia, though, I can say is that's where I got our nickname from. That's why they hate us so much. They gave us our nickname in Philly.
What?
America's team came from Philly.
I don't know about that.
No, it did
All
come
right.
from Philly, though. I saw a documentary about America's team. The name came from Philly.
Turned it up, Mark. Okay.
At the headquarters.
First of all, every time there's a Monday night football game or a primetime game, we always see freaking Pats and Genos. Okay. Now listen, I'm gonna give you guys credit because I know the locals don't actually eat there. That's the tourist trap. But that is come on. That is a nasty ass.
Say not to go there. You know it's bad when the locals tell you not to go there.
I'm sorry. Since when is Cheese Whiz gourmet? You know Cheese Whiz is one step away from being plastic. And can you put some lettuce and tomatoes on that mother humper? And that rubbery sub roll. Literally, I dropped my silk and cheese and it bounced up right back in my hand. I kid you not. I kid you not. They are nasty ass cheesesteaks. And see, what you have to understand is the way you list ingredients is by what you have the most of. So when you say cheesesteak, that means you got more nasty cheese. And that steak that they call in there, are you sure that's not dog meat? Are you sure? It ain't no prime cuts. I got to. I'm gonna show you guys on Sunday night. We doing the 3-foot steak and cheese. You hear what I said? Steak and cheese. I asked a legit question. Okay. Another thing. The Liberty Bell. Now, some of y'all are going to get pissed off at me when I say this. But wait. Hold it. I want you to think about this for a second.
I've seen the Liberty Bell.
We've all seen the Liberty Bell. Oh, the Liberty. But you know what?
It's a tourist trap.
But think about this for a second. It's not that the Liberty Bell got hit by a cannonball by the British, and that's how it cracked.
It was poor craftsmanship.
Thank you. The metal was too brittle. The first time they tried to ring it, it cracked. And so then they tried to fix it and it still didn't work. So you're telling me that the Liberty Bell is poor workmanship and you're celebrating that shit? Seriously? Okay. First time I spent a night in Philadelphia. That's right. I've spent nights in Philadelphia.
Yeah, I've been there a couple of nights.
I went walking the streets just to check it out. Yes, I did. Beverly Williams. Shout out to Beverly. Woo! I'm walking the streets just to see the sights of Philadelphia. And I see
the plane.
This plane has crashed.
It has like plants growing in there.
Yeah.
I remember when we went there for the draft.
And what I think happened is, I think the plane crashed, and they said, "We don't want to clean that shit up. We don't. We'll call it art. We'll call it art. That's it. It's art. Come on, man." And then there's Rocky. Yo, Rocco. You know that was a movie character. You literally built a statue and worship a movie character.
Well, actually, they actually have a real person now. And both of them are not even in Philly anymore.
And still, I know Santa Claus was drunk there at the game. I know he was drunk at the game. He probably smelled bad. He was probably like Dan Aykroyd in damn, what was the movie? Eddie Murphy and all that. Man. With Jamie Lee Curtis and stuff, where he's Santa Claus and he's eating the salmon and it's all caught. Yeah, it was probably like that. But you still don't need to throw snowballs at Santa Claus.
No, they weren't just snowballs. They were ice balls.
Ice balls. Come on, man. What's wrong with you people?
Ice balls.
What's wrong with you?
Snowballs would be too
okay.
nice. Snowballs would be too nice.
Richie, that's where you're wrong, man. I'm Santa Claus, man. Santa Claus is in my heart. And I give every day. Trading places, thank you very much. See, I'm getting old. Right. Yeah, trading places. See, thank you. Trade places. So those are reasons why I don't like Philly. But I will admit, when the draft was in Philadelphia and I first walked out of the hotel, we had a crowd of Eagle fans that said,
those two.
"Fuck you, Cowboy fans." And we're like, "Oh, shit. Okay, here it comes." And then he came over and patted me on the back. He said, "Hey, man, nothing personal, man. It's just, that's all we got. We ain't got no Super Bowl. We're just known as assholes, so we just got to keep it up."
Y'all had 3
there's that.
Champions.
Yeah, there we go. Mark, you're lying. There's nothing to talk about Dallas-Fort Worth. That's why you don't hear about it. Well, you don't hear about us doing stupid shit like eating horse shit. You're right. You don't hear about stuff because it doesn't happen there. We don't have rubbery cheesesteaks. We have actually, like 74-inch steak competitions that if you can eat the whole 74 ounces of it, you can get it for free, as opposed to you can eat a pile of horse shit. Okay? That's the difference, man. All right. Are we warmed up now? Are shots being fired now? So, regardless, I expect to see you Eagle fans that are spamming here complaining about, I'm getting blocked. I expect you guys to be in here if you get your teeth kicked in. Okay? Don't be a cockroach. Eastside Herald, what's up? Dallas is a shithole. I know you're not talking because I've seen Houston there, Eastside. Eastside. I've seen Houston. Believe me, I have.
And we play all this year. And we're going to beat y'all this year. The rest of the NFC East is going to beat y'all this year.
I'd still be a Cowboy fan if I was born in Philadelphia. We actually have a lot of Cowboy fans that are in Pennsylvania. Lots of them.
Well, Philly.
Shout out there, Sheila Neal. What's up, Sheila?
We got a lot of them that's from Philly.
Okay. I hope Parsons is healed up.
Well,
Parsons said he's ready to go.
No, Parsons go. He said, unless I'm dead, I want to be on that field.
I'm telling you, Parsons could be in the hospital, and I could see him wheeling out the hospital bed to be out on the field. And here's the thing. I'm going to tell you, man. I think Nick Sirianni realized something that he stepped in it. Yesterday, he made it sound like we ain't worried about Micah Parsons. He said, Darlene, what's up? How about Rocky, Mark? How about Rocky? He's not. Yeah, we said that. We talked about Rocky there.
They got Nick Foles.
Oh yeah. Do they still have that statue there?
Nick Foles. I forgot who their coach. Their coach at the halftime. They were there. They started.
Tony, you're 100%. He said nothing will keep him from this game. Now here's the thing. You had Nick Sirianni, Mr. Let's wear a shirt that says beat Dallas. Like y'all remember that? You remember that, right? And the Cowboys beat you guys 42-21. Y'all remember that? You remember that, right? There actually is a Virginia City, Adam Scott. There is a Virginia City. Frank Moyer, hey, Michael Lance Fitness, got to put the belt on the line against Philly at 500. Okay. It's a state. Cowboys are crushing the 5-0 pretenders. Let's stop playing.
But the thing is, you don't have to worry about Michael Parsons, but worry about everybody else.
Well, see, here's the thing.
Everybody else.
Well, so Nick,
you can stop Michael Parsons, but you got D-Law.
Can you stop?
I'm just saying. You stop.
He's tied for first in sacks.
No, I'm just saying.
Got first in pressures.
No, but let's be realistic.
It's not like Nick Sirianni is the first guy that said, "Oh, we need to stop Micah Parsons."
If you stop him, then who else? Then how you gonna stop everybody else?
That's that's the problem.
OC. And the list goes on.
Yes, Isaiah. I do live in Virginia.
You got to worry about everybody else.
And that's the thing. See, the Giants thought we're going to go ahead and stop Micah Parsons, and then D-Law gets 3 sacks. It's a sack fest. The Cowboys, the only team that has more sacks is Carson Wentz getting sacked more. Okay, William, what's up, William? All right, all super chats that are given tonight. That were given last night, tomorrow night during our 5 o'clock live stream, and Sunday are in the drawings for this weekend. And we got some new stuff coming up for y'all. Oh, we got some new stuff. We're actually going to be giving away some shirts too. Anyway, Nick Sirianni basically says we're going to stop Micah Parsons. I don't know how you stop Micah Parsons because nobody's actually really stopped him. He still gets pressures. He may not get sacks, and that's the thing people don't understand. He has 6 multi-sack games, which is tied for first in the time he's been in the NFL. You don't get a sack every game. D-Law's best year was 14.5 sacks. The next best was 10. He's already got 6. Micah Parsons has as many sacks as Randy Gregory had all season through the first 5 games. That's unbelievable. What you're witnessing is rare air. If you watched my morning video this morning, I brought a clip back from the Doomsday defense. Ed Too Tall Jones. And again, I am old enough to say I saw the original Doomsday defense playing. And when you saw that defense, and you think about some of those guys that are there, from Bob Lillies to the Charlie Waters, the Ed Too Tall Jones, the Hollywood Hendersons, the Hall of Famers, the 78 right here, Dallas Cowboys, Sean Heatherly. If the Cowboys win, is McCarthy running for coach? Oh, definitely. Shout out to Sean. I would say the Giants. If Diebold keeps on winning with the Giants, that he would be a front runner. But you have to look at the Cowboys losing Dak Prescott and holding it together. Truly will make this team, or make you look like, one, you're dealing with Jerry Jones. Two, you lost your starting quarterback, and you're hopefully back-to-back winning your division. If they do that, something nobody's done since 2003-2004 season, you have to say, yeah, that's a hell of a coaching job. And that would be hard to beat. All my friends, I respect y'all. Young Wilson! Wilson! All right. Did I piss the Eagle fans off already? Because I know you don't like hearing that you ain't played anybody. I know that's one of those things that kind of bothers you a little bit, doesn't it? Doesn't it bother you guys that, I know that the Detroit Lions are a great team. I know that the Jacksonville Jaguars, that they're a great team. I know that they're great. I know the Washington Commanders. I mean, hell, the Washington, you saw that how good the Commanders were last night.
Carson Wentz undefeated on Thursday night.
You saw how good Carson Wentz was last night, right?
He's undefeated on Thursday night.
Oh, yeah, he's undefeated. If he only played on Thursday night every week. I mean, they overcame the Bears with almost 400 yards of offense.
Yeah, no,
they stopped the Bears 3 times within the 5-yard line
and your boys,
to no points.
And your boys playing.
So I get it, Eagles, that victory over Washington was huge.
And Ridgewell's playing good last night, too.
Yeah.
In the center.
Remember that y'all ain't nobody when the Eagles beat your ass. Okay, Joseph. But see, Joseph, here's the difference, buddy. Oh, no, Joseph, remember that y'all ain't nobody when the Eagles beat your ass. Joseph, you're a channel member and you're an Eagle fan? Well, shout out to you there, Joseph, I think. Here's the thing. I'm really confused because it's like an Eagle fan is a channel member. I appreciate it. I really do. Joseph, look, Joseph, I tell you what. I appreciate that.
We got Washington one too.
I think I have a Green Bay Packer one too.
Nick Caps.
Yeah,
So channel member.
But he ain't showed up much this season. I'm surprised actually some Washington fans didn't show up after last night.
Oh, that snooze fest where I lost $5.
Yeah, right. See, Philly. I've been told by Philly 500, the only place that we had anything better was quarterback, and our quarterback's out. Our quarterback's out.
Our defense is way better. Our defense is
so. If we go there and beat you, what does that say about you guys?
Yeah, if Dak Prescott's not playing this week, what does that say? With the backup quarterback who's undefeated.
What? Angie? Why? I'm glad that was hidden. Glad it's a good thing that some keywords are hidden that automatically make your stuff.
Well, that's because you said it that way.
I mean, I almost want to show this to show. No, the reason being is because then this person Angie that just said what they did with their finger, and then ended up what they did with their finger after what they did with their finger, and then they wonder, well, I got blocked. Yeah. In fact, I forgot. Philip was sending me the top 5 podcasts from a 6th grade class. They watch the channel. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so all you Eagle fans that are like filthy and nasty and stuff, I understand. I've got like 6th graders that watch my channel. Yeah, I got 6th graders that watch the channel, okay? So be cool. And what you do with your finger, Angie, keep that to yourself. Keep that private. That's personal there. Sweet. Oh, man. Eagle fans paying to support while Cowboys fans ride free. Eagles got one ring talking about you going to dominate. Eagles are trouble Sunday night. Our defense is Hutton Hurts. And, I hate to say this to you, Eagles.
And Hurts likes to run.
I think the Cowboys players are sick of hearing this shit about how good the Eagles are.
That's okay.
I mean, you would have thought that the Eagles beat us 2 times last year and, we never had a chance against the Eagles.
They struggled against Washington last year and lost the second time.
Maybe after Dallas wins this time, maybe he'll start wearing stupid shirts. I think I've been saying all week, from the time that the Cowboys originally said that, Dak's got to spin the ball. That Dak's got to be able to spin the ball. We're going to see what we see. The Cowboys are either playing mind games and trying to make the Eagles think he's going to play, and he's really not. But I really think Dak's going to play. I really think Dak's going to play. Because I think if Dak came out there, the boost, the adrenaline, and the Eagles kind of like, wait a minute, we didn't prepare for this. And maybe he's only playing for a few series, kind of like they do with Jason Peters, just to kind of have that threat. I mean, what if the Cowboys came out, they brought Dak out on the field, the first series, and it's 3 running plays? You know the shock that would go through the Eagles organization? It'd be like, oh, shit, Dak is playing. So now all of a sudden they're scrambling. Okay, we got to tear that shit up. We got to play against Dak. And then they go back to Cooper Rush. You just shaking it. You what?
I don't think Dak's playing this week.
He can hand the ball off.
He's not playing this week.
I'm just saying, it wouldn't surprise me.
You could keep hope alive, but I don't believe he's playing this week.
But see, Jesse, here's the thing with the Eagles. The Eagles say the first game, even though the Cowboys won 42-21, they say that one doesn't count because it was too early in the season.
What do you mean it doesn't count? It's a divisional game. Divisional games count.
Listen, don't shoot the messenger. That's what the Eagle fans say.
What about the second game? We beat them.
The second game, they say they were resting starters. And so I say, if you're going to take that route, then take off the Washington Commanders game when they were the Washington COVID.
That ain't going to matter. You can't do that.
It doesn't rake much to confess a crack kicker either, okay? 92 points buried. Dak will dress but will not start. Why are these 6th graders watching a show? Are you teaching them that there's a world outside of Dallas? Billy, actually what they are doing is they are actually studying podcasting. And so their assignments were to do a podcast and stuff and so on. And so what I'm actually doing is, because I had Uncle Philip actually asked me to talk to the class. It was cool. I was talking to 6th graders. The people that when I'm old and get ready to take a dirt nap that are going to be running this world. Talk to them and stuff, and they said, can you grade, and figure out which one you think is the best one? I said, I'll do even better. The winner will I will let them interview me for their podcast. So that's where I'm trying to give back to the younger generation. I think it's actually kind of cool. Eagle fans taking AT&T Stadium over this Christmas Eve. You know what? And we'll throw snowballs at you guys. How about that? Not the Waffle House. It's called the Awful House. Philly fans are extremely honest, even if it's negative towards our team. Well, I tell you what, I have not heard an Eagle fan say anything negative about anything on the Eagles this year. Not a single thing. No worries whatsoever. You guys act like you are the 85 Bears and are blowing people out. Adam Scott, Philly 500 has been saying he's coming for my meats for years now. And if you watch my live streams on Sunday, you know I'm not running out of meats.
Well, the thing is, though, he's afraid you're on the airplane, so he's not coming for our meat.
I was going to go to this game. I was going to go to this game with Philly.
If we had enough people to go, like a large group of people, I would have gone.
And an M1 tank?
I need a large group of people. I'm not going with
an M1 tank?
Well, but if you had a large group of people, I would definitely go.
But Philly says a lot of things.
Well, he's afraid to fly. I mean, he has flown before, but he's afraid to fly.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
pass. Throws. Pick. Horrible pass. Oh my God. Stupid. 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 Stupid throw. Son of a bitch. What a bad throw. Stupid throw. Oh, stupid throw. Oh, stupid throw. Oh, stupid throw. Oh, stupid throw.
Sean, to answer your question, I have been to the link, but not for a game. I've been inside your training facilities as well. I went to the link during training camp when they actually had a practice there, I think in 2013 or 14, and actually took Jobu all the way down to the bottom of the bowl, and he had his middle finger up. I think Eagle fans were shocked that there was a Cowboy fan there and didn't know how to react. So I did get out alive. I do have going to an Eagles game on my bucket list. I had actually originally said to Philly 500, how about this? You and I both go.
No, it's because of Stewart. Stewart mentioned it in one of your chats and he went with it. Stewart's the one that got you to do the bet. Rest in peace to his soul. But he's the one that suggested the bet.
Okay. Well, regardless, what I proposed was we go to Philadelphia together, watch the game together, and the losing team has to wear the opposition's jersey. And Philly was scared. He's like, oh, are you kidding me? I can't go there. I was like, wait a minute, I thought you guys weren't going to lose.
I know, because you.
So wait, you've been telling me. He's like, "Oh, you wearing an Eagles jersey is nothing there." But I'm like, but everybody knows that you're doing a bet. You're famous. Everybody knows when I walk in there, I'm Jobu Sports. I'm a Cowboy fan. Whether I'm wearing Cowboys gear or not, somebody's going to spot me. Hell, I got a Amazon delivery guy coming out there. You're Mark Holmes. I'm out in the middle of nowhere at Home Depot. You're Mark Holmes. You don't think if I go to Philadelphia to a game that somebody's not going to say, you're Mark Holmes, get him. I'd be risking life and limb showing up to Philly.
If we have enough people, it will be okay. A large group.
I don't know about that.
I would feel safe with a large group of people. A couple of people, I wouldn't feel safe. Not even with Philly.
Come to Philly, just don't wear those filthy Cowboy colors. Well, I will eventually. Like I said, it's on my bucket list. It'll probably be the last thing that I do on my bucket list in case I die from it. So there's that. Since Philly's not here, I'll do it. The brother screwed us. Okay. Philly 500 walking in on an Eagles tailgate with a Dallas Cowboy jersey, laughing my ass out. Yeah, well, but again, it shouldn't be risking your life to be a football fan and be able to talk trash. That's actually kind of sad. I mean, as bad as it used to be between Cowboys and Washington, they I don't remember. I never felt like I was risking my life.
Same thing about the Raiders too.
Oh, the Raiders, yeah.
Going to the old stadium, they used to say the same thing.
Well, hell, the modern day Raiders, you better not be like taking pictures on the sideline because Devontae Adams might shove your ass to the ground. Oh, there he is. Philadelphia. He's kind of short on the emojis tonight. Dem Boys kick. Are you still coming, Dem Boys, on Saturday? Mark, it's on my bucket list too. Right. It's again, put it at the end of the list. Don't put it first on the bucket list.
If we get about 20 people to go, I'll feel safe. Maybe even 10. I'll go.
Alan Williams says, I'm 6'3", 300 pounds. I'm never scared. All right, so Alan, I need you to go with me there, bro. Okay? You and an M60. Okay? In case of a tie, each of you wear a Giants and Commanders jersey. No.
No. Even though I think the Giants
don't talk like that. We need to live long enough to come for our wedding, father-in-law. Okay. All right, East Side. Mark, make Philly kiss your... No. Oh, God. Really, Timothy? Really? Watch the Pivot podcast. Yeah, we actually did. We watched it before the
Michael
show.
Parsons and Diggs was on it this week. It was actually really good.
All right, so J-Ron Curse practiced fully this week. There is a little hiccup today. CeeDee Lamb did not practice, hip injury.
I think he'll be okay.
But he should be okay.
Whether he plays or not, or he's limited, we'll be okay.
Surprisingly, Jason Peters showed up on Wednesday, and practiced fully.
Of course he's going to show up because he wants to beat his old team.
Wow, Dallas winning by 2 touchdowns.
I just want y'all to win. I just want us to win so I want money this weekend.
What lemonade do I want? Anything you feel like bringing, my man. And believe me, I've got the food. We're going to have the 3-foot steak and cheese sub. We'll have Jobu wings. We'll have the glizzies. Glizzies are now a staple. And we'll have a big pot of chili.
Oh, good.
Okay. Micah is so humble. I love it. Micah is on a mission. He's like a quiet assassin.
Well, he wants.
And
he said something great today.
He's looking. He wants that Super Bowl.
No. He said it's not about what we do today. It's preparing to get to 15 weeks or whatever. How many weeks it is to get to that Super Bowl? So what you do today is preparing you to get to that Super Bowl. That's what
Mark I'll make him bigger than that. Although with Philly 500, you don't want to make it too big. It could scare people.
Oh, big run! Oh, he fumbled. He fumbled. Shit.
He's still.
Big play, Slay.
Might be what Philly do.
Now he's about to lose his mind.
He hasn't seen the play yet.
Please tell me like
What's There we go.
I'm melting down with the T-shirt.
All righty. Okay. So that's where we are. I'm kind of wound up. Dak for life. Hey, Mark, I love your channel, bro. I'm a Cowboy fan who lives in Philadelphia, and my boyfriend, who's an Eagle fan, just made a bet that if the Eagles lose, he gets to peg my butt. Okay.
That's like...
Huh?
I didn't even know that.
After I read that, I was like, okay, can I take that back? Since the Eagle fans threw battery snowballs at us a long time ago, then how chant, we own you, Philly. Stir the gravy. And Randy, once upon a time, I heard there was a team called the Eagles. Laugh out loud. What's the deal with Batman? Who came up with this? First you were the dog faces. Actually, I still think y'all still are dog faces. But what's the deal with the Batman? I thought about getting a Scarecrow mask because that, Scarecrow kind of gets Batman.
That's super.
I'm with you. I love weed butt plugs. What are we? It's like.
I mean, is that really a law losing if you're into that kind of stuff?
Again,
it's like really.
It was just like Giants week. Some of the stuff that came in with Giant fans, it's like,
yeah. But that was
what gut are you guys out?
That was a Cowboys fan talking about his. I mean, her. It's her boyfriend who's an Eagles fan. I don't know.
I'm like you, Adam. I read that. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, gotcha.
Been left alone.
Had us the first half. Not gonna lie. Slay said we don't have any Robins, only Batmans. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Ben Franklin, the best saying that came out of Philadelphia. Maybe a few actors. I want to give Cowboy Nation a shout out. You guys are the best fans. Philly sports fans are high. Appreciate the chats are going a little quick, and I can't find my glasses. Hope I can find them by Sunday.
Around here somewhere.
I remember when Mark chat used to be like that all the time. The good old days. Okay, it's Jerry Slay explaining how there's no Robins on offense, only Batmans. Oh, okay. So Philly 500 comes out wearing a Batman mask. Okay. Gotcha. Alrighty then. So now we understand.
Oh, because it got the big dogs or what you call the big dogs.
They used to be the Dogs.
You know what I mean? And then Robin's like the lesser of Batman.
Yeah, it was. I was kind of like, I think he was actually squeezing his brain that was too small. It was like, did you take that from one of your kids or something? Both teams are ripe for losses. We have better defense and special teams and a conservative offense that can run the ball behind Tyler and Peter. I see big runs. 12 personnel. Yes, please do that, Glimmerman. Jobu has your glasses. No.
No, it probably says that your desk.
0 dogs, 5 sacks. Calgary fans and etiquette don't go together. Okay. What time's Philly getting your meats to be rotten? Some of these comments tonight. Ain't nothing in Texas but fat booty chicks and tumbleweeds. Ain't nothing wrong with fat booty chicks. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, guess which one I like? And tumbleweeds. Ain't nothing wrong with fat booties. But anyway, all right, we're digressing. I think we need to go ahead and do a drawing here, Mike, because things are getting kind of crazy. Are we doing the fat boys? What are we giving away right now? Benito, get Benito real quick. What's up, Mark? Shout out to you and your son. Thank you very much, Benito, for the super chat. Boom. You are now entered in our drawing.
All of it!
We are doing a 3-foot-long steak and cheese, a ribeye steak and cheese, Kelly. Shout out to Kelly.
Not dog meat.
Not the dog meat. And we're using real cheese, okay? And we've got peppers and onions and mushrooms. It's going to be good. It's good. Glitterman said, I married a fat booty chick. Ain't nothing wrong with that, boy. Especially on a cold night. Chat, you know what, Dimble? That's what happens when Eagle fans get in here. What happened to Philly 500? We don't have the lights on like we should, but there is actually a, let's see, you can't see it too good. We actually have for DMV and Rio, if we ever see Rio again, I crushed the Pacquiao chip challenge. Sorry. And then we got the fat boys are back. Cuddle season is here. Oh, no, Mike, in the bucket. Have you been putting them in the bucket?
No.
You've been putting them in the hopper?
Yeah, put all of them.
Oh, no. See, what I've been doing is putting them in the bucket for the drawings for the week, and then I put them in the hopper, so that way it's okay. I didn't clarify that. Oh, Glimmerant. No. We put Swiss cheese on there. Nice thick sliced Swiss cheese. Who we got? Damian French. Again. Damian, you always win him, dog. Damian French. I know we probably have his address. What are we sending him? We're going to send him, because I think he's gotten a plaque. We'll send him coasters. Damian French, you got coasters there, buddy.
I already packaged up because the other person didn't claim them. So I was have to slap the label on and I could take it tomorrow with the rest of the stuff.
Philadelphia.
I thought it was working.
Wait a minute. It wasn't me bringing up the fat booty. I wasn't. I'm just saying. And believe me, I'm sure 6th graders understand the term fat booty. Okay. It's not like when I grew up, because I swear, bodies have changed since I grew up. I make no lie. If you want to be disappointed, okay?
It's the water.
Because I remember when Sir Mix-a-Lot came up with I like big butts, okay? Go back and watch that video now, and you find me a big butt in there. The only big butt is the one he's standing on, which is like a hill. It's like a fake big butt. There are no big butts. I'm telling you. I went back because I was like, oh, yeah, that's my jam. And I watched the video, and I was like, the fuck? Where's the big butts? There were no big butts. That's right. The brother screwed us. Fly, Eagles, fly. I am coming from Charlotte for that sub, bro. Hey, well, Cowboys 2020, we'll be here. We'll be here. We actually had about 10 inches left last week from the roast beef sub.
Yeah, but steak and cheese is way better.
A freight train going through Philadelphia Sunday night. I sure hope so. I knew about fat booty in 6th grade. All right, let's get off the booty right now. Mark, stop with the rap. All right. We're going to get this thing out of here because I'm tired. Mark got that big booty Angus beef in Texas. Okay. I'm tired of the Eagles fans. Well, if the Cowboys win, believe me, the numbers will go. Oh, let me change the camera. The numbers will go down. The numbers will go down. Trust me. If we happen to be able to beat the Eagles, and quite frankly, I'm glad to get this game going. It's been a big build up getting to this game. Good evening, brother Mark. Cowboys for life. One way and no way out. Cowboys for Sir Mix-a-Lot. There we go. You got anything else to add? Any other breaking news that I missed? All right. We got the Eagles. We got the Cowboys. We got Sunday Night Football. We'll be starting out at 1 o'clock. I don't even know who plays at 1 o'clock. The Washington played.
The Giants play at 1.
Washington playing, on Thursday. That's just kind of screwed me up.
And Rashid said he'll be here all day long until at least halftime of our game.
Well, damn.
So he'll be here through the bad times because they said the 4 o'clock games are not worth watching.
If Cowboys lose, Mark needs to react Sir Mix-a-Lot big butt rap song. Okay.
Nah.
They were small butts in the Mix-a-Lots. Yes, they were. I'm American, Italian, German, British, Norwegian, Irish, and I think Polish at Angelica Barone. Sound like you confused. That's a whole lot of confusion up in there. But I feel you, though, because I'm kind of like an American mutt myself. I know I got Irish. I've got, of course, black in me. I got Indian in me, and who knows what else. All I know is I'm an American. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. And tomorrow's a big day because I got to get everything ready for a long Sunday. I did not sleep well last night. I couldn't sleep between watching Ron Rivera go off and stuff.
That's so confusing because it's like the week before he was trashing Carson Wentz, and then now he's talking about y'all should be talking about the man. Which one is it?
Yeah, I mean,
it's very confusing.
And part of part of my problem was. Is I did this to myself.
My home team, my loyalty, I'm at Uptown Royalty. We fight for all DC, who are we? I speak facts.
Beverly,
I'm not making riddles. The Hawks open big
Tyler.
For John Rickles. Tell us on the team. You knew that he was smashing. Darryl Green is on the team. And you know nobody faster. Thought you was gonna score, but I knew that he would catch up. And Doug Williams was the first black quarterbacker to win the big dance. Got 3 rings, win in the big dance. When you got Joe Gibbs, you got a good chance. Let me tell you something about some good fans. Back in the day, RFK was our palace. If you don't know, you need to ask about us. Think we're gonna lose? Well, I can't believe you doubt us. Had the whole crowd screaming out, "We want Dallas!" Those haters can't stand us. Left hand up. Who are we? The Commanders. Commanders. We fight for all DC. Who are we? The Commanders. Left hand up. Who are we? Burgundy and gold. We rock that. Our offense, you can't stop that. Right in front of the first down is where you get dropped at. I know you know this. We're focused. Your fan base is hopeless. When you take an L, y'all all disappear like somebody said hocus pocus. Where they at now? Where are those clowns? I made about 3 points, but I'm really trying to make a touchdown. Those haters can't stand us. Left hand up. Who are we? The Commanders. We fight for all DC. Who are we? The Commanders. Left hand up. Who are we? Left hand up, right hand up. Everybody do this dance. Since 97 been a fan. Commanders, you know what I'm saying?
I did enough for. Sorry. Now it's gonna be stuck in my head again tonight. But you, the Commanders.
I'm no punk bitch. I ain't no punk bitch either. I'm no punk bitch.
I keep hitting the wrong ones. All right.
That's okay.
Let's get this thing. Let's get this party going here. All right, good people. Grab your shot glass. If you are a channel member, you got your shot glass and everything else, or you got your gold Jabardi, please send me a picture so I can add you to the mix. David, if you go to the homepage, there's a join button that you click on, and that'll take you to it. Homepage, the join button. Good night, good people, and I will see you, God willing, tomorrow. It's time to turn out the lights. This party's over.
Turn out the lights. The party's over. They say that all good things must end. Call it a night. The party's over. And tomorrow and next year starts the same old thing again.